So hello there and welcome back to the channel. This is Mel's Gaming, here with another The Hunter Call of the Wild video. Now this video is going to be a little bit different. There's going to be a couple of little montages within this video and then me talking over a couple of clips as well. And in this video we're going to be focusing on the saltwater crocodiles and the Banteng here on Emerald Coast. I have a lot of clips to share, so let's get right into it and starting off by taking a look at some saltwater crocodile clips. So, as you will have seen, I have had a lot of luck with diamond crocodiles. But not only have I had a lot of luck with diamond crocodiles, I've also been fortunate enough to encounter a couple of rares. Starting off with this beautiful level 6 light brown crocodile. Now, when I first spotted this guy in multiplayer, I had no idea what it was. This was release day, or the day after release day, I think, and I just had no idea what this thing was. I wondered if it was some kind of piebald, or maybe an orange, or some weird variation I hadn't seen. And then I picked up the disturbed veg right there as I came over to claim it, and it said light brown. Now, I'd heard of light brown crocs being a thing and being a rare, but I had never seen one, and it just looked so different to what I thought a light brown might actually look like. It's honestly, I think light brown doesn't do like justice for a description for this scale type, I guess, or this morph. I'm not sure what you'd want to call it. But it looks incredible. I mean, it is absolutely stunning. This variation is so pretty. And the very first thing I thought when I saw it is that's orange looking. That was the first thing I saw, was it looked orange as it led there on the bank. And I really wish it had some kind of other name other than light brown, because I feel like you could shoot one of these, see light brown as the descriptor for the, like I said, for the scale type or the morph, whatever you want to call it, and not realise that it's a rare. But it's really beautiful, and I'm really glad that I actually got to see one for myself, because now I know what they actually look like. I'm a really big fan of this variation. It's absolutely beautiful. So gorgeous, and like I said, I really wish it had a better name than light brown. Now, on to my favourite clip that I have taken so far whilst hunting saltwater crocodiles. So as you can see, we have a legendary out in front of us and a couple of aggressive males actually coming up to try and attack me. And I was trying to move around to try and get a shot on this legendary, because normally I'd just shoot with the 22 to spook off the couple of aggressive ones, but I didn't want to do that and risk spooking the legendary. So I ended up quickly taking a shot there. You can see I'm taking damage. I wasn't sure that shot was very good, so I tried to put a second shot in, and then as I'm trying to shoot that legendary, an albino runs out. I had no idea it was there, and actually watching the clip back, I could kind of just see it at one point, but when this was actually going down, I was so focused on trying to get that legendary dead before I ended up dead, that I just didn't see it there. And so it running out like that was a complete and utter surprise. And this was my first albino crocodile, and I managed to absolutely smoke her on the run with a vital shot. So I was super happy with that. And you can see the legendary is actually dead there, so I knew I must have got some kind of vital, even if it wasn't necessarily double lung, which is what I was going for. But I was just super happy that we have an albino down as well as a legendary. And as you can see, yeah, it's a level 1 female, but she is albino. Absolutely incredible. Only my second rare for these guys, and they are stunning. Really considering a super rare grind for these, because I think they look so fantastic. I've seen quite a few super rares posted for these guys, and I think a super rare crocodile would be one of the coolest super rares in the game. And actually, for me, I'm considering a super rare grind for both crocodiles and Banteng at the moment, and I'm wondering about maybe doing a sort of combined sort of super rare grind, because they, you know, the Banteng drink along the coast is one of the best spots to hunt the crocodiles, so I'm really thinking about that, because the rares for the crocs look incredible and the rares for the Banteng look incredible. But yeah, just the way that happened, to be shooting at level 9 and then an albino runs out in front of me and I had to quickly make the shot on that, whilst I was actually panicking about the fact that I might have messed up the legendary. And at this point, I still wasn't confident that I'd made it a good shot. I thought I must have clipped something decent just because it died so quickly, but I wasn't 100% confident. But just fantastic. And it's always so cool when things like this happen, when you're doing something and then just a rare or a diamond appears out of nowhere. And to be shooting a potential diamond and then have a rare run out, and, you know, it being the first time I'd ever seen an albino croc, was absolutely incredible. Now to take a look at the level 9, now this is obviously just a common olive variation, but it is actually a diamond. Managed to clutch it there with a liver shot. That was so close to being bad, because he turned like right as I shot, and that it was kind of high and back, and then the second shot was just vertebrae. So I got really lucky. Really, really lucky. Clutched that shot whilst being attacked before I got killed, and then managed to drop the albino alongside him. It was absolutely nuts, and I'm just so grateful that I actually managed to get both the diamond and the rare there, and it actually all worked out perfectly in the end. But now, moving on to some Banteng trophy clips. So, as you will have seen in those previous clips, I have been very, very lucky with a very good amount of trophy Banteng. Lots and lots of diamonds with different fur types, and it's been really fantastic. Level 4 diamonds and level 5 diamonds. It's been really cool getting that amount of trophy Banteng. Now, I absolutely love the Banteng. They are one of my favourite species on the Emerald Coast. I think they are absolutely awesome, and I just love hunting them. And I was running down this coast, which is one of my favourite spots to hunt on the entire map. You can hunt the crocodiles along the coast, and the Banteng run along this coast as well. And this huge level 4 came running up along the coast, and I immediately knew I had to shoot this one because I knew it should be a diamond, and I was just looking at the spread on its horns. That's what really caught my eye, and I was like, okay, that's definitely going to be a diamond level 4. It's huge. But I'd never seen one with a spread like this, and it ends up being my biggest diamond Banteng ever. And it's a level 4 that scores 145.31. Now, the biggest diamond Banteng I have seen posted is a 146 point something. So for this to be a level 4 and be this big is nuts. Now, obviously, this is the influence of Truex and it having those really wide set horns. And it looks incredible. Like, this is my favourite of the diamond Banteng that I've harvested, just because it looks unique with how its horns are actually on its head. Like I said, the spread on it, the way that they sort of twist out more and curl out more is really, really cool. Just a monster Banteng. But moving on to my favourite trophy that I have gotten so far for the Banteng, and it's an albino. Saw this as I was running the coast at their drink time. I was hunting crocs and the Banteng, and I saw this just ghost of a female Banteng stood on the coast drinking. Now, she got spooked by the crocs, so I ended up having to chase her for a while, but managed to get a vital hit on her there, and she's actually going down really, really quickly. What an incredible looking animal. I have been so desperate to try and get some rare Banteng, and I am super, super happy to finally have one on the ground. What a stunning beast. Now, I mentioned earlier I'm really highly considering like a combined potential super rare grind for Banteng and crocs, and this made me want to do that even more because, yeah, the rares for the Banteng look incredible. Same as the rares for the crocs. I love all of them. I think they all look amazing, and I really would love to get some good size rares for the trophy lodge. You know, obviously the goal would be super rares, but, you know, any good size rares for these guys for the lodge I think will be incredible. But because the Banteng, they do seem to make diamond quite frequently, and so do the crocs, from what I've experienced. I just feel like there could be decent chances at actually maybe getting some really high scoring rares, maybe even super rares. So that might be something I actually really considered doing, and I'd love to hear what you guys would think of that. If that's something I ended up doing, would you be interested in seeing those grinds? Because it's just something that I think would be a bit different. And I love the Banteng. I've seen what the melanistics look like as well. They look incredible, and the albinos are absolutely beautiful. I think the melanistics might be my favourite. I just love the jet black coloration of them, but the albinos look incredible as well. They are just absolutely beautiful, and to get some good sized ones for the trophy lodge, that would be really, really awesome. And, you know, just to actually collect, like, male rares and the different rares for the crocs and stuff as well, all that could be, you know, within the same grind, so that would be really cool, I think. So definitely something I'm considering doing at the moment. But, yeah, an albino Banteng. So basically, both of my favourite trophies so far for Banteng and crocs are 2 albino females, which, you know, I'd love to get some albino males, but I'm super, super happy to have an albino croc and an albino Banteng. I really wish that there was some way to put them in a multi-mount. You know, an albino croc taking down an albino Banteng would look insane. But, you know, they're going to go in the trophy lodge for now, and maybe they'll get replaced by some males eventually. But I am super, super happy. So, so happy to finally have a few rares now. Like I said, I got the 2 for the crocs and this one for the Banteng. Super, super cool. And I'm definitely going to be hunting more crocs and Banteng, even if I don't go and do a super rare grind. I'm definitely going to be hunting more of them in multiplayer and stuff because, yeah, they're probably my favourite species on the Emerald Coast. I really love these guys. The Banteng and the crocs are just absolutely fantastic. And, yeah, maybe one day I will end up getting a super rare of either of them. That would be 2 of my top super rares out there. I've seen some super rare crocs posted, like I said. Haven't seen a super rare Banteng, but with how often they make diamond, it just feels like it might be achievable, which, you know, that's something that I'd love to get a super rare Banteng. It would be so cool. And a super rare croc. I always wanted a super rare alligator. Never got lucky enough to find one of those. But, you know, fingers crossed, maybe through multiplayer or through grinding, one of these might show up one day. That's definitely something that I'd love to do. And I'd love, like I said, I'd love to hear what you guys would think of that if I did do like a super rare grind and just try and get some really big rares. And obviously the goal would be a super rare, but I'd be excited about anything along the way, so that would be really cool. So yeah, I'm super happy with the amount of trophies I've gotten for the Banteng and the Crocodile so far, and I cannot wait to find some more in the future. But that is going to be it for this video, so thank you so much for watching and for all your support as always. You are always so fantastic, and it is so humbling to see all of the support always. But that is going to be it, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.